Hey guys, alvin1777 here. This is winning part 3. This will not be the side decking thing that I said in the last video, because I realized I could probably just do that with the deck matchups for each other video. So what I'm going to do is for right now. Today is going to be more main deck choices, along with along with the sorry, I lost my train of thought. Some more main deck choices, pretty much. We'll start with the first one for Destiny confirmed. First one, Ryko, the Lightsworn Hunter. If you remain this, you have to main charge the Light Brigade, because you have to main like 2 or 3. And you can always side these out with stuff that you need. Ryko, mill 3 cards. It's good to get like this and another light in there. You can add Chaos Sorcerer to your deck. Yeah, you can just add Chaos Sorcerer to your deck, and it makes it like plays like that live. Sometimes it gives you like a good ass mill, and then you just summon this thing, which is another good main deck choice if you run lights in this deck at all, like Effect Veilers and stuff. But you know, it's really good. I like this card a lot. Next main deck choice, Parallel World Fusion. Now this card is more of a one-time a card that you only use one of. The reason why I find you can only really use one of it, because you can't spam it. Like if you know you have game, you can go for game. You can't really spam with this. This is like a one-time card to bait out something. Once they bait it out, then you can go from there. And the thing is, you can't special summon more monsters, so even then, after that, it's like, okay, I normal summon this, and then I'll just attack you afterwards. And it's not really, like, if you play this, you only run one. You can't run more than that. Especially since you want a Miracle Fusion before this, you would have to in order for this thing to work, so. Next card. Royal Decree. Royal Decree in that 3 MST format. Sounds bad, right? Well, listen folks. MST is not as scary as you once thought it was. Sure, MST pops up at an inappropriate time, but this could actually save you for a while. I don't main it in my Destiny confirmed deck, but you can. It is a really good main, because it makes Solemn Warnings and Solemn Judgments dead. It makes Zing Zing Who's dead. It makes those Bottomlesses and D Prisons dead, and it makes everything you start playing live. The only thing you have to really worry about is Book of Moon or Effect Veiler, or Econ in some cases. But even then, it's like it doesn't really matter. So, you know. Next card. It's not in sleeves because it's a common. Mass Change. Target one face-up hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard. Then special summon one mass hero monster from the extra deck with the same attribute. This is good for Destiny Confirmed, because Destiny Confirmed they run water monsters, the water heroes, as an ocean. You run 3 ocean when you run this. You have to. There's no other way around it. You have to run 3 oceans if you're going to run this card. I would suggest running 3 oceans, 1 vapor, and either 1 to 2 of this. Well, depending on how many mass changes you run, that's how many vapors you run. So if you run 2 of these, you should run 2 vapors. It gives you more access to 0, and it's for mass vapor, it can't be destroyed by card effects, so it has to be destroyed by battle. So they can't dark hole it, they can't smash and ground it. They can take control of it, but you know, it's whatever. Next card is over here by the Parallel World Fusion, and it's Shrink. This is a hollow one, but you know, I didn't have an extra sleeve at the time, so there you go. Shrink. Now, if you notice for the deck, Stratos is one of your bigger monsters that you summon. Unless you side deck and you put in Thunder King and Doomkill and all that, and that's fine too. But if you notice, most of the Destiny heroes are small. So what you want to do is you can either main this or side it in. Game 2, Shrink. Shrink will shrink your opponent's original attack in half. Now sometimes it could be bad because they boost their monsters, and then you can only take original attack. Like let's say it was a 2,000, and then they boosted it to a 4,000. They can only take 1,000 off, so it's going to be a 3,000. But you can take less damage, and you'll survive for the next turn. Shrink is still a good card in my opinion, especially since this deck isn't light, has very little lights, and you don't have Honest. So it gives you more options and outs to that. Next card, Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion helps you with the synchroing options with Divas and the Gale, and sometimes Gale, because sometimes Destiny Hero players run Gale. Helps you synchro. You pay 1,000. Special summon a fusion monster when you extra that. This is good if you have that level 5 hero fusion, the one with Wild Heart and Necro and the Necro hero monster and the Necro Shade. Because that's a level 5. You can instant fusion it as an instant fusion target. Counts as it being summoned. You synchro with that with a Gale. It's in your graveyard. Then you have later on, if you need to, you can fuse that and make a great tornado with it because it's a wind. At least I think it's a wind. I don't have the card with me, but I'm pretty sure it's a wind. It's really worth it. Next card, the last card, Smashing Ground. Now, I'll give you a deck list of this later, but right now, this Smashing Ground is really good. I don't have this mained right now, but in most of my other decks I have, it's mained. Smashing Ground is a really good card in this format. And for this deck especially, it works wonders. Sometimes, yeah, you'll miss the big monster by like 100, but then you can get around that big monster because your fusions will be big. So, you know, that's that. So yeah, these are the main deck cards. Next week, I think I'll be talking about possible matchup cards for different decks. But yeah, that's it. You guys can message me down below if you message me down below if which deck you want to see first. Where do you want to see Agents first? You want to see Rabbit first, Dark World side in first, or what have you. But yeah, just let me know about that. Alright, for everyone here, alvin1777 saying peace out. And try not to be the Pharaoh's servant.